Goodvito is nothing but a freak of nature. Jesus Christ. This guy has made a lot of improvement from the last time I saw him on stage. I think the only knock on him is back. His back is not where it's supposed to be compared to his size. And his pectoral muscle is a little bit shallow. And his chest is not as full as the rest of his body. I think those two body parts is going to be the only knock on his physique. Especially the last spread, the back seems to disappear. The lower back is not in existence. But aside those two body parts, he can hang with anybody. His arms, shoulders, his legs, and the vacuum give him that cartoon character type of physique. This guy will give anybody run for their money. Look at him. The separations and the trash, the feathers in his legs and everything is really, really, it look good. It really look good. It look good. It's not just big. Look at that hamstring hanging. It's like the hamstring have a mind of its own over there. The condition is looking good too. And I think the least for it, I know Brazil is not out. I think he's the only guy. I think he's the only guy with a name that is doing the show. I really want to see this comparison. This is just for fun, guys, because these two have never competed together before. Okay, let's start from this. I give this to Nick. Last spread to Nick. But two back shot to Nick. Now this Goodvito shot. Side chest. I give it to Goodvito. Okay, last spread and red double to Nick. Yeah, it's gonna be fun to see these two running back, and the both of them have improved from the last time we saw them. I think Martin Fitzwater just beat him narrowly the last time they competed together, so I don't know if he's going to be able to repeat that to beat him again. I know he's a top Olympia now because I think he finished fourth in Olympia last year, so Goodvito is just back into the cycle of trying to win a pro show to go to Olympia. So when it comes to that ranking, he's up. Yeah, this was the last time he competed. Not the last time. This was Brazil. It was just between him and, Raphael. So I don't know. Like I said, there's no Brazil list right now. It's not out. Like I know Brazil list is not out. I think the only noticeable name we know that is doing the show is Goodvito. I just think that show is probably going to be a walk in the park for him. He's just going to punch his ticket to Olympia 2025 and come back, because we know he's competing in Detroit and in New York too. So it's gonna be fun to see this guy. I want to see this guy stand next to Nick, because they kind of have the same look, but he has a better look and better structure than Nick. So I want to see that freak factor because he has it. I think the only thing Nick has over him is gonna be his red double and last spread. I think that's the only two shot he's going to have over Goodvito. And because the reason why he's going to have those two shots, because he has a better back than him. Aside that, I think the side shot, the front shot, he got it. I'm just going off of base video. I wouldn't be surprised if he beat Nick. I wouldn't be surprised because he has that. Yeah, I know Nick is more like a veteran now because he's been competing in Olympia, finished third in Olympia, stuff like that. So it's gonna be fun to watch this guy go head to head. Seeing him in Detroit and in New York going against Martin, and because if Derek win Pittsburgh, that means he's just a qualification away from Nick and Martin Fitzwater. So that means they all got to go back to New York or Detroit to get their qualification to Olympia, because these are the top guys in Olympia that have to qualify, to go to Olympia. And honestly, I'm so happy with Terence progress. I think him taking last year off was really, really good for him, because his improvement is like day and night compared to the old Terence. His legs, his chest, his back, his lat, everything just improved. Despite the fact that, he said he had a couple of injuries, things didn't go the way he's supposed to. But trust me, bro, like, he really make a great improvement. And I also think that, them increasing the classic physique weight cap really, really help him to put on size a little bit, which is, for me, I still think is not fair, because I still think that the taller guys have more room, and they give them extra more pounds to grow. I think it's just, for me, it's on a fair thing, because this guy, you might stand with a guy that you just probably 2 inches taller than you, and is giving you 20 pounds, which makes no sense at all. Which makes no sense. But I'm so happy to see this guy like this, and I hope and I believe that he's definitely going to give everybody run for their own money. If I was a betting man, trust me, I'm gonna bet on Terence winning Olympia this year, because I like Mike, but Mike don't strike me like a classic physique guy. I see him as a bodybuilder. I think if Mike take a year off and just put on 20, say 15 or 10 pounds on, he can go straight to open and compete. I see the like of Erds, Terence, Ramore, and Michael DeBoer, and those guys is classic because they have the body. You can look at you can look Bumstead and say, okay, this guy they have similar structure. When it comes to classic, to Bumstead, because if Bumstead is the standard of what classics should look like, so you can't say 1 minute is you should look the classic standard is Bumstead, and the next minute is like a bodybuilder. The standard move to like a bodybuilder-ish kind of look. So it's just, we don't know. Classic still have his own thing going on. Like, I still have a problem with the weight cap limits, especially to the taller guys, because like I said, you can be 1 inch or 2 inches taller than the other guy. You have 20 pounds over the other guy. That's a whole lot. That's a lot of size. So even his back, everything has improved. I'm really happy for him. Like, he's made great improvement. Now he can challenge anybody, for that title. He has come second before to Chris. I think he can do it, because the guy. Please share, subscribe, and comment, and let me know the video you guys would like to see next. And YouTube has been telling me that you guys are viewing my content and not subscribing. Subscription is free. Please subscribe. Thank you.